Hello, it's Greg Harrelson here with Century 21, the Harrelson Group in Myrtle Beach, and I am so excited that to end the series right now. I mean, I love sharing information, but I'm really excited about the last 6 videos and this last video. This is video number 7 of a series that I created to help you all make the fourth quarter and the holiday season very profitable, and more important, set off in the new year with the momentum you need in order to grow your business and have your best year ever. So I wanted to kind of finalize the series by talking about the top 3 pitfalls that you need to avoid in order to increase your real estate sales for the following year. Let me jump right into it. Avoid the pitfall of just being random in the morning when you start off to work. In other words, you need a morning ritual. I see so many real estate agents, like I'll drive around real estate companies, not our office, but I'll drive around real estate companies and I'll look in the parking lot, and one day I see no cars until 10 o'clock, and then I'll see 1 car and then 2 cars. And then the next day I'll see like 3 cars in the parking lot at 8 o'clock, and then people coming in at 1 o'clock. Or you'll see cars in at 11 o'clock, the parking lot's full at 11 o'clock. It's very inconsistent. And I think consistency is critical to really growing a business. So I suggest that you follow a morning ritual. Top real estate agents all over the country, it's interesting. They're almost like robots. Now, some people will say, well, gosh, that top agent doing 100 deals, they must be working their tail off. Actually, they're not. Top agents, real estate entrepreneurs, are doing hundreds of deals and 50 deals and hundreds of deals. Those agents are not necessarily working harder. What they're doing is they're working smarter. They have structure. They actually come in at the same time. They do the same thing for this hour. They do the same thing for that hour. They get things done in a very effective and efficient manner. And when you do it like that, you can get a lot more done in less time. So number 1 is I want to suggest to you that you immediately write down what your morning ritual is going to be. From the morning you wake up, are you going to go to the gym? What time are you going to go to the gym? How long are you going to spend there? What time are you going to get home? What time are you going to go to the office? What are you going to do your first hour, second hour, and third hour? I will say this. You don't have to have a ritual for the whole day. I mean, that would be unrealistic. It's completely unreasonable for me to suggest that you could be on point every single hour of every single day. But what you can do is you can have a morning ritual from the morning you wake up till around 10 or 11 o'clock during the day, and make sure that that's your time. That's the time that there's no distractions, that you get more done before 11 o'clock than most realtors will get done in the next 2 days. That's what a morning ritual is all about. The second thing you want to avoid is you want to avoid all the whiners and complainers. And I say that on this last video because this is the fourth quarter. So there's a lot of people that set goals and they're not going to hit their goals. There's a lot of people right now in the real estate market that are, wondering, are interest rates going to go up? Are they going to go down? Who cares? The bottom line is you're not going to be able to control that stuff. So there's no reason to complain about it. There's no reason to whine about it. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you move away from all the whiners and complainers, because all they do is pull you down. If you're going to have to listen to negative stuff over and over again on a daily basis, it's hard for you to be motivated to get into the office early and do the steps, take the steps that you need to take in order to grow your business. Again, if you were taking a child to a basketball game, and your child was on the whole way saying, I'm going to do terrible, I'm going to do terrible, I'm going to do terrible. Well, what are you telling that child? You're telling them to change their mindset. The challenge is in the office, a lot of times there's whiners and complainers, and you don't really have the right to tell them to change themselves like you will your child. So then what you do is you just listen to it, absorb, and I can't help to believe that it'll affect you at some level. If you really want to take next year to the next level, then you need to surround yourself with people who are positive thinkers. You need to surround yourselves with people who are solution-oriented. Instead of like looking at the problem, they're looking at the situation and not calling it a problem. They're looking at the solution and looking at the problem, looking for the solution, versus looking at the problem as it's a problem. So there's a big difference. I suggest that you really do a check-in with your environment and see if you need to make a change. And last but not least, avoid this pitfall. Avoid the thought of, well, all companies are the same. No, all companies are not the same. There's no question about it. Maybe every company will tell you that they have the same thing that other companies have, but all companies are not the same. There's a reason why some companies are leading the charts, are making the most sales. There's a reason why there's companies with agents with the highest per agent production. There's reason why some companies have, their agents are making more money, taking more money home to their families than other companies. There's a reason, there's a difference. And I don't know what your company does or does not do, but one thing you want to do is you want to understand that you're in this business together with your company. And if you're working hard but not experiencing the results that you want to experience, then maybe you need to look at another company and decide if there's somebody that can provide additional resources or services that'll help you grow and make next year your best year ever. Some of the things that we do, I was just making some notes on it. It's like, for instance, just a service that we provide our agents for free. It's like when an agent gets a new listing, we have systems and websites, we immediately put that listing onto Facebook. We immediately advertise that listing on Craigslist. Then we advertise it on Pinterest. Then we advertise it on Instagram. Then we put it on rally pages. We're doing all these things. So can you imagine, you come into the office, you get a listing, you turn it in, it gets processed for you. You don't even have to enter it into the MLS. It gets processed for you. And then all of those social media marketing strategies are executed on your listing. Not only does that drive more buyers to our listings, but it also gives you a great story that you can tell all of your seller leads that you do for them. In other words, you can say, hey, one of the reasons why you want to hire me is because we do this, 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 and this. And the greatest thing is you don't actually have to do it. We do it, and we don't even charge you. So that's an example of how not all companies are the same. Some companies, like ourselves, go beyond the call of duty to help you be successful. So it's the fourth quarter. It's probably holidays by now by the time you're listening to the seventh video. I'm excited. Hopefully this year was a great year for you, but I really hope that you generated some momentum for the following year. I'm always looking for good people who are interested in growing their business to join our team. So please reach out to me, or at least be open to a conversation if I ever do give you a call. It's Greg Harrelson with Century 21, the Harrelson Group. Have a great day.